And we're good. All right. Hey guys, what is happening? It's BigJackFilms here. Welcome to another live stream. Again, we got the new setup. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Hang on, let me just adjust you guys here for a second. There we go. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. We're starting a little late today. But yeah, we're working on episode 2 today. Now you're probably thinking, well, why is that? Simply put it, episode 1 is done. It is finished. It is locked. I can happily announce right now we have it ready for the May 2nd release date. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. That's exciting. But right now we're right in the core deep of episode 2. I'm really working hard on the special effects. Still slightly filming. But on top of that, working on the review. Now, I should say, another big announcement I can make is, first of all, was that Jaws picture crooked? I can't tell. Anyway, the second thing I should say, which is a bit of interesting news, is I can tell you the runtime for episode 1. This review is 1 hour and 34 minutes. Y'all are getting a movie May 2nd, basically. Movie length, feature length motion picture. That's exciting for episode 1. Episode 2 is actually going to be about the same. These are long episodes, and I'm not going to split them into 2 parts. I'm actually going to have them be one entity as a trilogy. So look forward to episode 2 as well. We're working on that right now, but I've been heavily knee-deep on the special effects. That's sort of been my business lately. So everybody in the chat, welcome. A couple things as always. First of all, a couple of rules while we get into the chat. Keep messages relatively nice. We don't want anything, not too busy or crazy in terms of just working on, just comments and requests and so on. Also, super chats are always appreciated. Really appreciate that. We got our new setup so we can actually see you guys in the chat, which is cool. And outside of that, guys, please go check out our Patreon. And on top of that, just be sure to follow up Osiris, or if any of the thing in the chat, can y'all put in Honey Bear's link to her website, resiliencyme.com? Really appreciate that. We'll keep that on the stream as we go along. But yeah, let's get started on episode 2. I have not seen Mad God yet. Attack of the Clones. That is the review I'm working on right now. So let me just add this. Hang on. All right, wait. 4% to screen. Remove other media stream. Oh, okay. All right, hang on a sec. Let's just remove this and let's go. Let's get into it. So here we are on episode 2. Been working really hard on this one. Yeah, I heard about Val Kilmer. It's really sad. I was a little bummed out because he was one of my favorite Batmans growing up. But yeah, let's get started, guys. So yeah, this is what I'm currently working on for episode 2. Why is Leo DiCaprio here? So also there's spoilers in these streams. So let's take a look at what we got here. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Though, fun fact, one of the runners-up for Anakin that both audiences and fans considered near perfect to take it on, and a piece of Star Wars history that is kind of forgotten about, was, of all people, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he was almost Anakin Skywalker. How about that?
Leo. Given he was already building himself up as a major young star after the smash hit success of Titanic.
We're never going to beat Titanic. Nobody can.
And while most feel that even Leo would be challenged in delivering lines that many questioned, George Lucas felt that Leo's presence would have overshadowed the rest of the movie, and felt he was too...
Yes, this is what we're working on right now. We're working on essentially... stuff in regards to, just casting decisions for Anakin. That was one of the biggest things at the time, was Anakin Skywalker's casting. And a lot of people wanted Leo in the role, and he decided no. All right, good to see you, Dad. Love you too. He was too big for the part. It's kind of like, I can't remember, there was one other, I think was it Charlton Heston was originally suggested for Chief Brody in Jaws, but even Spielberg was like, oh, he's too big for the part. So, yeah. Pretty crazy, actually. So yeah, right now we're just going to be going through this stuff here. Let me just try to find where's episode 2. I gotta go into my clips. But yeah, so it's really just an editing day today. You can see how many files I had for episode 2 that we just got to kind of stick in this in the edit and stuff. But yeah, episode 2 is going well. Working on a lot of special effects for this one, especially for the third act. The first half of the storyline is a little chill. The second half is actually like pretty damn epic. Thoughts on Samurai Jack, the last season? Really liked it. Thought it was fantastic. Yeah, I'm hearing it. Okay, so there's 2 dinosaur trailers out right now that I know a lot of people want to know my thoughts on. There's that Primeval movie, and then there's the one with dinosaurs. I'm gonna try to have some reaction videos done this weekend. I'm try to get those done for you because unfortunately I don't have a major video for Friday. However, there's a show I just finished. I will be giving my thoughts on that on Friday. So I'm gonna replace Friday's big video with an opening night. So I hope that clears the way of things. So let's try to find some clips here I can use for episode 2. Doing well, Martin. Good to see you. Fortnite's doing a Star Wars season. Oh, really? Interesting. Huh. I just learned the Jaws 2 director. Yeah, he passed away. A lot of people have died lately. Val Kilmer, Clive Rebel. He was also the Emperor in Empire Strikes Back, which is interesting. It's like, wow, Alfred was the Emperor the whole time. Now, let's just get some of this going here. Let's try to match the clips I want to use here. No, I already used that.
Shadowed the rest of the movie and felt he was too big for the part.
Yeah, so now we're going in, and right now I'm in about 8 minutes out of 57 minutes on episode 2. So episode 2 is going to be pretty crazy, guys. Like, it's going to be insane how big this one gets.
Big for the part. His logic was how...
Let's see here. So first of all, I want to go to that bit with Anakin, or like Leo, because there's an interview with him where he was asked, have you been asked by George Lucas to do Star Wars? And he's like, yeah, but we haven't really talked much. So let's take this clip here from Entertainment Tonight. This is a really good clip of Leo. This is actually will explain some things.
Part.
So would you mind doing a little true or false on a few of the movie rumors?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. First one. Have you been to Skywalker?
Yeah, here we go. This is he was the biggest candidate back then in 2000 to play Anakin. Like, a lot of people wanted him. I've had conversations with people about this, and people said, you know what, he actually would have been really, really good. Actually, no, I'm gonna use this. I'm not gonna use that clip. I'm gonna use a deep fake. Because actually, let me just check here. Because I have a deep fake of him as Anakin that does.
His logic was how he casted the original trilogy with unknown actors that became famous because of the movie, and not only does Hayden look stylish and absolute eye candy for the female audiences, but the guy's physical abilities was a breeze to him, with stunt coordinator Nick Gallaghar, his own fighting style, but makes it his own.
Okay, so I think we're gonna use. No, I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to. Let's just use this for now. Let's just see how the interview sounds.
The rest of the movie, and felt he was too big for the part.
Have you been to Skywalker Ranch?
Let's see here. I'm just gonna go bring this up a little bit. Volume. There we go.
Have you been to Skywalker Ranch?
I'm gonna be too loud. Playing with volume is also tricky.
Have you been to Skywalker Ranch?
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Has George...
I was there.
I gotta kind of abridge this clip too because we don't want too much. We want to kind of just cut the fat, basically. I haven't watched Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get to those trailers tomorrow, Shark King.
I was there.
Has George Lucas approached you about playing Anakin Skywalker?
Approached, keyword. You know, we've talked about it. We've talked about, you know, you've talked to me about it. So, I don't know, but there's no, like, script yet or anything. It's a long time ago, so we'll see.
Let's see here. I want to cut some
Has
of the fat
George
here.
Lucas approached you about playing Anakin Skywalker?
Approached, keyword. You know, we've talked about it. We've
Let's see here.
talked about it.
Yeah, cutting the little trims here.
We've talked about, you know, you've talked to me about it. So, I don't know, but...
Let's see here. considering super chats for videos. Jackal, please watch cover material. Thank you so much, Osiris. Osiris, can you put the link to Honey? Oh, thank you so much. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. Go check out my girlfriend's website, resiliencyandme.com. She could really use the support. She is really wanting to get more into her work and everything, so please go check that out. I'm good, Railway Films. Good to see ya. Welcome.
We've talked about it. I don't know, but there's no like script yet or anything.
Let's see here.
It's a long time ago, so we'll see.
Would you consider it?
Let's see here. Okay, just trimming that fat, basically, getting it all out of the way.
Would you consider it?
I'd consider it, yeah.
Look at your face. Why are you laughing?
'Cause I don't know what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not supposed to say, but you know.
God, even back then they were doing non-disclosure agreements.
Would you consider it?
I'd consider it, yeah.
Okay, so this is where we gotta kind of go in and kind of add some stuff here that I know I'm gonna be adding into the video.
Has George Lucas approached you about playing Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah, so this is where we're gonna go in and bridge the clips a little bit.
Talk about it. I don't know, but there's no like script.
Here we go. This makes my job a little easier. I have not seen Blue Beetle. I have not seen that yet. Fun fact, Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan, expressed interest in voicing Thomas in the Magic Railroad, and Sir Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan, was the first choice to play Burnett Stone. Wait, was Alec Guinness was still alive when the movie was being made, right? Interesting. Actually, that would have been interesting. It's like, what's a line from that movie that would have been funny where he's like, oh fuck, there's a couple of good ones out there. Yeah, there we go. That's a good clip. Just trying to find some good clips here that would work. Let's see. Let's try this one. Let's put that here. There's a really good deep fake that this guy did that really showcased what he could have been as Anakin. It's like that's the deep fake version, which really works here. And try to see some other areas. You can see like this is some of the stuff that like actually he would have been really good. There are times I look and I say, you know what, he would have been a good Anakin. Like, you know, like some stuff maybe not, but like you can see it in his face. His acting would have actually been pretty good here, you know, as Anakin Skywalker. Like had that in an alternate timeline, you know, like that would have been interesting. Let's see here. It's possible I might be going to Martha's Vineyard. There's no guarantee on that. It's only if, like, I get, like, I'm able to, you know, because it is a pretty big task to get to. I have not seen Invincible. Here we go.
For the part.
Have you been to Skywalker Ranch?
Yeah, I was there.
Has George Lucas approached you about playing Anakin Skywalker?
I'm gonna try to, like, maybe abridge the clip a little bit. I'm gonna try to fade it in here.
Yeah, I was there.
Has George Lucas approached you about playing Anakin Skywalker?
Approached, keyword. I you know, we've talked about it. I don't know, but there's no like script yet or anything.
Would you consider it?
I'd consider it, yeah.
He would have actually been really good. I feel like he would have been really good in that role. Like, you look at that, it's like, yeah, that's perfect.
I don't know, but there's no like script yet or anything.
Would you consider it?
I'd consider it, yeah.
His logic was how he casted the original trilogy with unknown actors that became famous because of the movie, and not only does Hayden look stylish and because of the movie, and
so now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take a clip from Empire of Dreams, and I'm gonna add that into the cut. Let's see here. Let me go to original trilogy files. I have to go to Empire of Dreams. And I believe I can, if I go to the episode 1 video, let me go back a bit. Star Wars, let's go to episode 1. Let's go to here. I'm gonna save that because I want to make sure I can get the clip initiated. I have not seen that, Railway Films. I've not yet to see that particular thing. So I just want to show you, this is all episode 1. don't know if I could really, like, showcase it here, but this is all episode 1. This thing's a fucking monster. There was so much here. Like, look how much it has to render. It was crazy how much. The direwolf thing's cool. I'm all for it. That's one step further to Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs. Hell yeah. I don't care if it's wrong. No. Give me my fucking dinosaurs. I don't want to hear a myth about it. I want my dinosaurs. Hands down. Okay, so let me just go back here a bit to where I was taught. Right about somewhere here is where I was starting to, where I had the Empire Dreams clip. Let me just try to find that. Let's go to, I think it's right about here. We're gonna go and find in library. This is gonna make rendering a. There we go. Look at that. Very easy. Now we're gonna go back to episode 2. Go to the review. How did you escape from my fridge? Have you guys been having a bickering there, Osiris? Damn, what crossover did I miss in the review reverse? That's funny. Okay, so let's go find. I'm gonna find the audition tape piece. There was like a whole bit in the Empire Dreams documentary that perfectly summed up. Three Stooges are funny. See, I gotta find the, let's see, that's artwork, ILM. Here we go. Okay, so there's a bit here that I really liked. That was filming on Tunisia. There's a bit here that I really liked that that George had in mind, like for auditioning. Let's see. It was.
They're gonna follow.
Just trying to find the right bit here.
My character was someone who was feisty and all of that, but I felt.
Yeah, here, this bit.
Lucas's decision to hire unknowns went against the advice of his friend Francis Ford Coppola, who had cast The Godfather with stage and screen stars. 20th Century Fox was also concerned about Lucas's choice of actors.
So here's the thing. Apparently, what it is that the reason why Lucas cast unknowns was because he wanted to create new faces, like more like, you know, average people in the story. And apparently Francis Ford Coppola told them, no, you gotta cast screen stars. The only screen stars Lucas really hired was Peter Cushing and Alec Guinness. That was about it. And he cast these unknowns because he felt it was more natural. And, you know, Coppola said, don't do that. That's gonna mess you up. And the studio was like, all right, whatever. So.
And said, these are the 3 unknown people that I want to go with. I'd be lying if I said that, oh my God, Harrison's perfect.
So yeah, it's all based on. I like that idea of like casting unknowns because you create new superstars. Basically, you create new actors to play your characters. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna take that clip of the actors kind of flowing by in that shot. Let's see here. This one. Let's go with a bit more. Let's see here. We're gonna go here. Just go in and do that. I don't really keep track of all the episodes. I'm not like a detailed nerd about it, but yeah. Yeah, I am aware that a sequel's being made. I don't know why. Let's see how the first one does. I am aware of the rumors about Jurassic World Rebirth, and I have not seen the trailer for Primitive War yet. I'm going to save that for later on next week. So,
trilogy with unknown actors that became famous because.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm sad Transformers 1. Yeah, here's the thing. A lot of projects right now are actually getting canned. And that's mostly due to the fact that, like, studios are chickening out on a lot of things because, like, they're realizing, oh, this isn't working. What we've been planning is not working. So we have to completely reconfigure what the hell we're doing. I think that is sort of what's happening in Hollywood right now, which is interesting. And that'd be kind of interesting if we got that.
Was how he casted the original trilogy with unknown actors that became...
Let's go back and let's go to where the premiere is. This is a great image I can use to kind of replicate that. Let's see here. It's all just editing. Let's see. Here is...
We're on.
Nothing to do with corporate.
Oh, here we go.
Overnight, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford had become household names.
I like Harrison here.
I felt like this. Great. Terrific. Now I can go to work. Now I have an opportunity to take advantage of the success of this film and go to work.
So, Honeybear's doing good. She's at work right now. She'll probably hopefully jump into the stream around 6:15. Brad is working away on his projects, plus some other stuff on his job. And Brock is currently working on a new set of episodes for Fandemic, which are actually, if you guys want to go check out Lightpost Films, his last 2 episodes are actually connected to the Star Wars stuff. So if you want a little preview of the story, go check those out. You can watch those in advance and see what the plot's setting up for when I show up. So there you go. Because they got political, and they only care about what the shareholders say. They don't care what the creative minds think. That's really about it. Let's see here.
Overnight, Mark.
Let's see here. I want to just try to take that. We're going to go there. And we're going to take that. And we're going to go and put that about right there.
Trilogy with unknown actors that became famous because of the movie, and not only does Hayden look stylish and...
Okay, so there we go. That's so far so good. Alright, so let me just go and let's go to here. I'm going to be speaking in and out of here, mostly because I'm drafting designs for some stop motion. Hey, listen, stop motion photography and doing all that stuff is very tedious. I do not want to deprive you of that, Lorenzo. Go do your thing, man. You got this. Don't worry about us. Go do your thing. Yeah, I've lost complete faith. I think Disney's starting to say, you know what, Lilo and Stitch, and we're done. We're not doing this anymore. I think that the trend is dead. The trend is officially over on that, and I'm like, you know what? Good. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the live action remakes. Do something original. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna find a really good clip of Anakin here. Hey, Toon Gang with that $2 super chat. Woo! Watch the Keenan Peele video subtext and Liam N. Okay, is it okay? Is it safe and everything? If so, let me know. But I really appreciate that. Guys, yeah, go send us super chats. It goes a long way in helping the channel. Before we do, let me just finish this up. Let me go quickly use the bathroom, and then I will definitely be coming back to that. So let me just check here. Where's a clip I can use here very quickly?
Right.
No. Just trying to find a really good shot I can use here. Let's see, here's this one.
He's always had a sense of love.
This one, or this one?
I don't want to be, showing him how.
There we go. There, let's use this one. Like this one. I like, what is it? This. I like that clip of him with the lightsaber. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, I'll take a look at those for sure. I'll take a look at those. Just give me a sec. I'm just gonna go ahead and just put all these together. Let's see here.
Movie, and not only does Hayden look stylish and absolute eye candy for the female audiences, but the guy's physical ability. Candy for the female audiences.
Here we go.
And absolute eye candy for the female audiences, but the guy's physical abilities were on point.
Let's just try to make this all look good.
But the guy's physical abilities were on point, given as a Canadian, Hayden actually played a...
Here we go.
And not only does Hayden look stylish and absolute eye candy for the female audiences, but the guy's physical abilities were on point, given as a Canadian.
Let's see here. I'm just doing this couple of shots here, guys. Just give me a second.
Hayden actually played a ton of hockey, so picking up a lightsaber was a breeze to him, and he trained hours upon hours.
Here we go.
And absolute eye candy for the female audiences, but the guy's physical abilities were on point, given as a Canadian, Hayden actually played a ton of hockey, so
Alright, let's see here. We're getting there. I will check out that thing in a sec, but I do have to use the washroom quickly. But let me just go check around to see if I can find a clip that can work here. There's like the stunts. Let's see here. I think it's somewhere here. Let's see.
You know, Nick Gillard.
It's one of these.
He just.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Picking up a lightsaber was a breeze to him, and he trained hours upon hours every day with stunt coordinator Nick Gillard on the lightsaber duels, and Hayden manifested his own
Let's see here.
a lightsaber duel.
Almost there. Give me a sec. And there we go. I'm just gonna move this over here. Just gonna move that to about there. Just have that handy, and then we're gonna go in and we're gonna bring this back. I'm just gonna go grab that clip. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's. That's good right there. So let me go just use the bathroom. I will be right back, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and watch this thing that Toon King wants me to react to. So let me just grab the image here, and I'm gonna stick this up here. It's that, and we will be right back after these messages. So hold your horse. we're back, and I need to know, Toon King. Just wondering. Let's see here. I think I have to like stop sharing the screen. Let's see here. Let me just remove this. And we just go to share screen. So I need to know which one of these is it, Toon King. Let me know before we start. Before I do the reaction here. Let me know so I can like figure out which one's what. So if you can, just let me know. Curly Mo, I can't remember the other one. So yeah, which one is it, Toon King? I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna pick one because you wanted two, but I'm only gonna pick one. Okay, so we're gonna go with the substitute teacher. Let's see what that's all about. So let me just turn down the music, and let's take a look and see what this is all about. What is he? No, that is Deadwing Dork's stream. By the way, guys, kudos to Deadwing Dork. He's live right now. He's currently doing a stream, and tell him I said hi. There you go, Deadwing Dork. He's doing that right now. But let's go and see what this is all about. We're gonna go with this one. It has 8 million views, and let's see what this is all about here.
The web platform for agencies and enterprises.
So this is gonna entail, but we're gonna find out. So let's see what this is all about. Again, I don't know, but let's see. The Mr. Gravy one? Okay. So I don't know what this entails, but this is suggested by Toon King. And let's see what this is all about. All right, here we go. Guys, I do think they're relatively funny. They were one of the funniest things in Toy Story 4. So I was in that clip before. That's somewhat funny. I can see where you're going with that. I mean, like, it's not really. I mean, some of the humor is good. Some of the humor is now not. The amount of times Jack mispronounces cells, I can make it come. Oh no! Here comes another one. By the way, Osiris, those compilations are hilarious. They're amazing. I want to put them on my channel because I think that would be good content. But honestly, man, like those are great. I love what you put there. All right, let's get back to business on Star Wars. Let's get back to it. In fact, I'm going to change the music a little bit here. So like we have something a little bit different here. Let's see here. I'm looking forward to seeing where episode 2 goes. In my opinion, might have the same problems as episode 1. Yeah, you'll see. You guys will see. But again, really huge thank you to Toon King for that. That was really appreciated. Super chats, guys. If you want us to react to something, let us know. But let's get back to business here on Star Wars. Let's see. Can you see that? There we go. Okay. There we are. We're back. Let's get back to it.
And Hayden manifested his own fighting style, which I absolutely love.
Okay, so now we gotta go into episode 2. And there's a lot to cover here. With that said, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Gotta go into a couple areas where I know there's, I think the movie somewhere here. Sound effects. Check here. Thank you so much, Osiris, for clearing that up. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, there's some of the model shots working on. We're doing a lot of practical effects too with Star Wars, which is really fun. A lot of practical elements on this one. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. To rewind here. There's a lot to be covered here. Yeah, you can see there's like so many clips I've been using. Let's see here. Let's go and find in library. We'll go ahead and do that. That might be too much. Let's see here. We're at 7 minutes. 8 minutes? Yeah, we're around here. Okay. By the way, something I don't think many people know. Sour Patch Kids, they're planning to stop doing the sour. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Joe Elliott, hello! Good to see you! Welcome. Yeah, really appreciate it, Junping. Alright. Gotta find some lightsaber shots of Anakin that really work out here. Oh my god, is Newt Gunray just gets like shot in the face there for a sec? Like, what the fuck? Newt Gunray got shot in the face! My god! That's funny. That he got shot in the face. It's hilarious. Okay. Let's find a good shot of Anakin with the lightsaber. I want to save a lot of what I talk about here for later. Let's see here. There's something about this shot I love in the movie, too. Also, I prefer Anakin with a green lightsaber. I don't know why. It's just cooler. It just looks so much more rad. So, I prefer that over... You know what? We're going to use more of the stunt stuff. This stuff's pretty sick, having this stuff handy.
Anakin maybe loses control a little bit and some of the darkness emerges. Whereas a Jedi normally would have to...
Oh! Casman DePel! Interesting. Have to check that guy out.
Given assignments.
Let's see here. Just trying to find the right shot.
Yes.
Just trying to find the right piece to use here. There's a lot of that.
It's an extraordinary story. He's so young. I had no idea. You trying to give...
It's hard to find the right clips, you know? Like, some clips are just a little bit tough. I think I'll use this one. That one's okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, Nicholas. It looks like total fucking ass.
And Hayden manifested his own fighting style, which...
Okay, not that one.
You have to distinguish. Understand the character. A lot of the aggression that I hold in my character. Anakin.
Scroll down and see if we can find another clip here. There's gotta be something we can use here from the movie.
Been designed for this. This is
Oh, there we go. There we go. That works. There we go. We got a clip. Got it. Oh, that took a while. Finding the right clips can be a little bit of a tassel. Yeah, it just looks awful. Alright, here we go.
And Hayden manifested his own fighting style, which I...
good side and reach new ground.
God, it is tough to find the right clips.
We all deal with that.
That one's okay. Let's just use that clip. That clip's fine. Hopefully, I mean, I hope she shows up. You know?
Absolutely love. It combines the.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna go to the movie now. We're gonna take clips from the movie because, yeah, this is pretty much all I can get out of Hayden's shots there. So just go back a bit. Let's see, I'm gonna skim through some shots here. Yeah, I just honestly, like, it's sort of the, unfortunately, if Shrek 5 came out after what I call the post-woke era, then it actually would have probably had a chance where it would have been, there would have been enough time to where we adapt back to the norm where it would have been possible, but we haven't gotten there yet, number one, and number two, you know, this is sort of the last of that era, and it's starting to really die off. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if they're right now doing changes to the script because of the current political times, and trying to reestablish like what's good and not, you know, oh, let's just like do this because it's popular. I think they're really starting to think about that. So I am very curious how that's going to play out eventually. Okay. Yeah, honestly, his fighting style is the best. I really love his fighting style in these movies. Like, it's really good. I love that. I love that shit. Shit's phenomenal. You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna try to. You can see it a little bit more. There we go. So you can see the image a little bit more.
Which I absolutely love. It combines the fighting prowess of Obi-Wan in Episode 1. Absolutely love.
Oh, I'm actually going to use a different clip for that. Yeah, that one's good.
Which I absolutely love. It combines the fighting prowess of Obi-Wan in Episode 1, but makes it his.
Hey, good to see ya! You know, I haven't seen that one. Mouth of Madness. I haven't seen that film. The next one, it's on my t-shirt. It's all I'll say. Is all I will say. Okay. Let's go back. We gotta go back to Episode 1 a little bit. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go and we're gonna go ahead and take from the documentaries. Possibly, yeah. We can possibly have something here. You'll see when it comes out. I'm gonna have it out probably Friday because the earlier the better. Plus, I've got some other. I didn't have really time to do a big video this week. All right, let's see here. I want to go to. Scroll down here for a sec.
A combination of.
Here we go. Here. Yeah, there we go. That makes it easier. Here we go.
Prowess of Obi-Wan in episode 1, but makes it his own. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my fighting style was taken from Hayden's work. Not gonna lie, a lot of my fighting style was taken from Hayden's work because it's just so goddamn cool. Look at this guy go! It's just...
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. There we go. Alright, let's see here. I should just gotta send a little notification here. One moment, guys. Just gonna send us over to a few people. Just send those over right now. Here we go. Yeah, so you can see like it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Not much, James. Good to see you. Let's see here. Hey, is Spectro here? Did he just jump in? Is he here? I don't see him. Did he just jump in? Let's see. Spectro. Where'd he go? I didn't see him. I found it funny that asked what movie Jack was going to review in opening night committee post April 7th. I just moved to the same post. Let's see here. I was gonna say, did Spectro come in? I don't know why I'm not getting comments right now. Hold on. What the hell? How's Spectro? He is okay. He's been going through a couple of things, but he'll be back soon with more videos. Really motivated on a few things right now, so he's doing good. In fact, I'm gonna actually get him into the stream here for a sec. I'm gonna send him a link to it so he can join us. Hope Spectro's doing well, actually. Just gonna send that over to him. There we go. Hopefully he'll come in and appreciate that. So I'm hoping he's doing all right. Anyway, let's see here.
From Hayden's work because it.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Also enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of the editing process for episode 2.
Because
hey, speak of the devil, there is Spectro. Hey, how you doing, man? Listen, everybody's asking you about how you're doing, man. Everybody's asking, hope you're doing okay. I kind of remember the cartoon, but not a lot of it, to be honest. It wasn't really something I was fully on board with. Let's see here.
It's just so goddamn cool. Look at this guy go.
I should probably do a big collage of like some of the best moves he's got. I just want to try to skim through and find a good one here. Let's see. Not that one. Let's try. Take that one. I'm just take a bunch of clips of him just swinging the lightsaber. Let's see. Here we go. Hey, Honey Bear, good to see you! Oh, Bear, hope work was good for ya. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Love you so much, guys. Again, where is it? Osiris, I need that link again. Oh, Bear, I hope you're doing okay. Let's just think here. Where is it? Need to find it. Here we go. Guys, go check out Honey Bear's website, Resiliency and Me. Really would appreciate helping her out and supporting her work. She is absolutely amazing. Her organization helps kids locally in low-income housing get affordable mental health facilities and stuff. Really would appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. She would really appreciate that. But yeah, thanks Osiris for keeping those links up. That's amazing.
This guy go!
Let's see here. Yeah, just taking the best of the best of the best with Anakin. I don't know, I love that clip of him just swinging that lightsaber around. That's so goddamn cool. Let's see here. Yeah, it's really cool. I like that shot. That's really cool. If I can get one more in there. No, that's fine. Like that.
I also think that despite some pretty wooden dialogue,
okay. Yeah, I got social media as well. I got all that. I do have Instagram too if you guys are interested. Yeah, everybody loves you, Honey Bear. Everybody's hoping you're doing good. But guys, again, go check out her website, Resiliency and Me. It really would help her out and appreciate it. So, yeah, honestly, thank you so much, guys, for helping out here.
Because it's just so goddamn cool. Look at this guy go! I also think that despite...
Alright, let's see here. Let's find a good shot here we can use of Anakin, of Hayden. There we go. I like this one. Then we decided to come and rescue you. Good job. Just Twitter. The way that, like, basically anything that looks like Twitter, even I quit. Like, I don't even use Blue Sky. I don't use any of that crap. It's all like negative energy, and it's not something I want to absorb at all.
I also think that despite some pretty wooden dialogue, Hayden actually did great with the material. I also think that despite some pretty wooden dialogue...
Let's see here. I'll take a little bit more from there. Just kind of go in here and grab another shot. Let's take from the beginning a little bit.
Get through this exercise again. Why else do you think?
There we go. I like this. That clip's good. Not the one with Jar Jar, but the clip. Gonna go put that there. Title of the video might ask, which just people watch it for us. What was the title of the video? Which video? Hang on, what video are you talking about? What was the title of the video? Might I ask? You would suggest people to watch it for safety. Don't know what you mean by that. I hope everybody's been having an okay afternoon.
I also think that despite some pretty wooden dialogue, Hayden actually did great with the material given to him, and for a kid's first major break, it's quite impressive.
Let's see here. Favorite things to do in Chicago outside of G-Fest? I like to go into Galloping Ghost Arcade. That shit slaps. That shit's really good. Hey, Spider's Pride, good to see you. The one you brought up that made you quit Threads. There wasn't really a video. It was just me saying, you know what? I don't want to be involved in these anymore. I don't want to be involved in these type of websites. I find they are very toxic. I find they are very bad for the brain. So that's mainly why I stopped doing that. I'm not really the biggest fan of that kind of shit. I haven't eaten much dinner yet, Bear. I didn't even get a chance to go grocery shopping. I've been so preoccupied with working and making these, getting this done. What I am going to do is probably going to go for another 15 minutes. And then we're going to call it. We're going to make it a short, again, short but sweet is the name of the video. It's just to get back into the swing of live streaming because I have been having a hard time getting these going. So I know for sure I'm going to try to come back stronger and get more done. It's mostly also with StreamYard and everything, so I'm trying to get all that figured out.
With the material given to him, and for a kid's first major break, it's quite impressive. Most impressive.
Let's see here.
Impressive.
I'm gonna go ahead and say most impressive. Let's see, let's go back a little bit. Look at that, we're 9 minutes in. If we can get to the 10-minute mark, I think I'll be pretty happy. It's like 1 out of 5, basically. You know what, we'll see how Honeybear feels if she wants us to keep going, because I think I have a time limit on StreamYard, so I can't really do, they're really cracking down on that shit, which is like, ugh, Christ. Why? Why do you have to crack down on that? Just give us what we want. No worries, Inuyasha Desert 101. Yeah, we're gonna probably go for maybe let's see how Honeybear feels about this, and we'll keep going. Right, let me just go back a bit. Yeah, we've been getting some stuff done. I've gotten a few things. I've gotten maybe about a minute done in this stream. Wow, 1 hour for 1 minute worth of clips. That is insane. That shows just kind of like, wow, we're really slow, aren't we? Clip from Empire, and that should help. I know exactly which clip. Is it? I think it's this one? Or is it this one? It's one of these. I think it's this one. We're gonna go and, yeah, I like using that one. Really? Okay, that would have been interesting. I wonder how many actors were considered for Obi-Wan. I mean, good on him. He ended up doing, The Mummy instead, which made more money. Nice! Really interested in seeing your perspective on the prequel trilogy. The first one goes out, if you saw the new trailer, Oda, it goes out May 2nd, episode 1. Right now we're on episode 2. So there's sort of like the wind into what's happening.
Most
Here we go, just want to grab that. Okay.
For a kid's first major break, it's quite impressive.
I'm just gonna kind of slowly do that. Let's see here.
Most impressive. But the hero, of course, can't overcome the dark side without.
There we go. Let's see here. Let's go to find the library. And now we're on to Obi-Wan, the character of Obi-Wan and what we're talking about with him. So let's see here. Oh, I love the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese creatures. They're awesome.
But the hero, of course, can't overcome the dark side with...
There we go. I don't know yet. We don't really have a script for it yet. I am aware of the Goofy movie 30th anniversary as well. That's a great movie.
The hero, of course, can't overcome the dark side without the love.
Oh, what the fuck? That's not what we're talking about. I thought we were talking about Obi-Wan. Okay, I guess we're talking about the love interest. Interesting. That's funny. Alright.
But the hero, of course, can't overcome the dark side without the love.
Let's see here.
On the dark side without the love interest, which is where Natalie Portman comes in.
Let's see.
Love interest, which is where Natalie Portman comes in, returning to the role of Padmé Amidala.
No. There's a lot of snippet.
To the role of Padmé Amidala. No longer a queen, but a grand senator in the room.
Let's go to that scene where it's like, I always love how that was in the advertisements that she was no longer the queen, so they had to get like shots of her like as like with the other queen, just to establish, yeah, she's not the queen anymore, guys. We've moved past that. So like right here is this scene they advertised the fuck out of in the commercials. Because just to establish, you're like, this is the new queen, and we never hear from this person again. But just to let you know, she's not a queen anymore. She's a senator.
No longer a queen, but a grand.
I think that's just hilarious how they just really pushed that narrative. That we get it, she's not the queen anymore. Fuck. There we go. I think that's just hilarious that they just kept pushing that in the marketing. Let's see. There we go. Alright.
Grand senator in the Republic. She commands a lot of respect on screen from all the characters, especially in Anakin.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, I know which color I'm going to use.
She commands a lot of respect on screen from all the characters, especially in Anakin, and while again some of the setups and dialogue.
There we go.
Especially in Anakin.
I have been hearing about all this genetic science stuff. It's actually really cool, Sammy. I'm actually all for it. It's awesome. Let's see here.
And while again some of the setups and dialogue are questionable, I actually do buy their chemistry.
Again, guys, there is spoilers for episode 2, in my opinion, so just bear that in mind while you watch this. Already went through that. Already got that shot. Trying to find some good scenes of these guys that like actually work out. Let's see here. This one. I like this one. Slowly going through the emotions. Here we go. I never watched My Hero Academia. Most underrated and overrated. Underrated, Valley of Guanji. Overrated? I'm gonna say Clash of the Titans.
Setups and dialogue are questionable.
I have seen the ride footage. It looks great.
I actually do buy their chemistry together and do want to see them fall in love within the film. So what it...
Individual scenes just help like with the pace of editing this. So let's see here. Let's use that one. Here we go. 5 million miles to Earth is great.
Together and do want to see
because it's the only one that anybody ever knows about.
Fall in love within the film. The poetic nature is meant to mirror the world.
I want to go. Let's use a different color.
And do want to see them fall in love within the film. The poetic nature is meant to mirror the romance between Han Solo and Princess Leia in The Empire Strikes Back. But
we have to go back a bit. We have to go to Empire. Find a clip from Empire we can use. So Empire's Peak. Let's see, I'm gonna find a good clip from Empire. This one? No. This one? This one, I like that one.
it's between Han Solo and Princess Leia in The Empire Strikes Back. But
okay. Here we go. Hey, Bearasaur! How you doing, Bear? Hope everything's okay. I do have a question, Bear. Do you want us to keep going? Do you want us to go for another hour? Let me know. Votes on her, guys. Yeah, we might be doing Dominion. It depends on my time. I mean, I've told them I've already suffered enough, but I don't know, maybe. All right, we're gonna go for another hour. So we're gonna go till what is it? We're at 1 hour and 16 minutes. So we're gonna go for 2 hours. It's okay.
in the film, the poetic nature is meant to mirror the romance between Han Solo and Princess Leia in The Empire Strikes Back. But
Bearasaurus actually does sound fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I've never played that.
but here it feels a bit more traditional.
Let's see here. Fucking library. Alright, here we go. Oh no, it's the Sand Hater! It's Chorus Rough and it gets her. Let's see here. Yeah, I remember that story. Yeah, so this is the weird guy who worked at Chuck E. Cheese. For some reason, I want to go back and just get food again because that shit slapped. Let's see here. Wait, there's no right. Here we go.
It's back. But here it feels a bit more traditional, like Romeo and Juliet in outer space.
That's a good way to put it.
Space. And I think Natalie did a lot better here than...
Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make... I mean, it's on the list for this season, but a lot of projects are going to be coming out after Star Wars that I'm just going to be working right away on that are going to be a lot more easier to figure out than this, because this is just such a hassle to work on, you know? This is such a pain, this whole thing.
Wait, and I think Natalie did a lot better here than in episode 1. She's not only given more to do.
Let's see here. I've actually seen Sue in person in Chicago. Really great creature. Really amazing specimen. Let's see. God, this is a lot to go through, guys. This is a big video. I think the direwolf was just the biggest step forward. A lot of people are asking me about that. Like, it's surprising. I'm all for it. I know there's we've had 7 Jurassic Park movies saying this is a terrible idea. I mean, honestly, say I really don't give a fuck. I have to watch that actually Ghost in the Darkness at some point.
She's not only given more to do, kicks ass.
Let's see here. Let's find a clip of her quote unquote kicking ass. Oh, I know what shot to get. Here we go.
Who kicks ass much more in the third act and holds her own with the bullet.
She really does. She's one of the better. It's like this whole battle at the end. Like, this is. I bring this up later in my review, but right here, I say to myself, where the fuck was this movie the whole time? There's my stance on that whole thing. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to skip this out. I want to try to get a different clip here. I am Steve. Yes, everybody's talking about that. I am aware of Rama 1/2. I just haven't watched it yet. You know what I realized? That's kind of a shit shot, isn't it? Like, that clone, that's a little bit off, in my opinion. That's not a good shot. Oof. One of the parents rolled out of the car 1 minute before grabbing a Holy shit! Is that what happened at work today, Bear? Oh my god! Why? I have not seen Terrifier. Hi, Anita, good to see you. Don't know who that is. Yeah, actually, fun fact, they just took out Tomb Raider, the ride. They took it out. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really get a chance. I mean, I got to ride it last year, which is good, but, like, didn't get to say goodbye to that ride.
Third act, Anne holds her own with the boys, but also shows a lot more empathy.
Here we go. I've heard, isn't that the guy from Prehistoric Park? I think I might have seen that. I'm not 100%. I'm not sure. Let's see here. I heard, I don't know, I can't remember what Ladybird is. I don't know what that is. V-Rex versus Disney Carnotaurus. V-Rex wins hands down. Hands down. Wow, Nikita, look at you, honey bear. You're getting all the attention. You're getting all the stuff. Good. That's awesome. See, they love you, Bear. They love you. They love you so much. Thoughts on history buffs? I like how educational he is. His opinions differ, but I think he's a really great YouTuber. I think he's fantastic.
But also shows a lot more empathy, weakness, and a kinder side when she's with Anakin.
Let's see. Should I make a King Kong puppet head? But oh, I'd love to see that. That'd be kind of cool. Curious what your thoughts on the Ice Age Bear. Don't really have an opinion on that. Question: have you seen the Indominus Rex? Was in Peter Jackson's skull? I mean, he'd be a very opposable threat. I think Kong could probably kick his ass though. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Wow, a lot of chat in the chat right now. Yeah, honestly, History Buffs is a great YouTuber on his own. Any favorite horror movie games? Don't really know. I think that's a wonderful thing, Bear. That'd be amazing. I would love that. T-Rex hybrid. That'd be cool, actually. T-Rex, a TV Rex. A TV Rex! TV! Let's see here. I think so, to some degree. I have not seen that movie, Toon King.
But also shows a lot more empathy, weakness, and a kinder side when she's with Anakin. They allow her character to expose more of her own needs.
What King Kong related media have you not reviewed yet but refused to review? I mean, I've already reviewed probably the bottom of the barrel with the not safe for work content in terms of movies. But unless there's more of them, which, oh god, no. I can't really think of anything. I mean, if it's offensive, if it's like intentionally racist, or if it's really crude stuff, like, I mean, there's just some stuff I'm like, I'm not covering that. There has to be some at least level of quality to it. But like, okay, like certain fan films or some fan films that I see and I'm like, I know they're made, but some of them I'm very critical. I'm like, oh, that's not good. But I don't really have a preference, really. That one I probably would not cover. I know enough about it where I'm like, this is fucked up. Let's see. Is that Shakma? No, Shakma was a different movie. Let's see here.
Anakin. They allow her character to expose more of her own need.
Let's go up a bit. Oh, if you want more information, look up Animat's retrospective on the original King Kong, and he mentions it briefly. That's all I will say about that. It's a very exploitive film. It was considered lost for a long time, and then it got found, and I have seen it, and I'm like, oh, this is awful. This is absolute crap. It actually was crap. I did not like that movie. Yeah, the one where the ape does this. Love that shit. It's hilarious. I thought you were doing a part 2 series of unmade King Kong films, a la Maverick, Baby Kong. I mean, I thought about that, maybe doing that. The thing is with Baby Kong, there's not enough information out there to really fully give a review of it, which is the biggest disappointment. But that would be possible. I know I want to do an update on the video games episode at some point. I know once once I finish Star Wars, I'm going to be going a little bit easier. If you were to recreate a replica of one of the Kong suits, either from Toho, I'm definitely doing the 76 one, or King Kong Lives. Either one of those. Yeah, there you go. There's got to be an answer. Don't look fun at Spectro. You may not like what you find. Planet of the Apes. Great stuff. Alright. We got another half hour.
Anakin. They allow her character to expose more of her own needs and desires and shows her making more aggressive decisions.
Let's see here.
What do you feel with it?
Mighty Gorgo would be funny. Shut up in the Monsterverse. Let's see. There we go. That's the clip I need.
Desires and shows her making more aggressive decisions based on her own emotional needs and reactions. This gives the character in many ways.
There we go. We're getting there. Just gonna skip. Again, I gotta be mindful of some copyright. Surprisingly, episode 1 was pretty easy to get through copyright, but I'm very curious how 2 and 3 are gonna do. What'd Shane say? Favorite Planet of the Apes prequel character? From the Andy Serkis films? I mean, Caesar's amazing. I really like Koba. Koba was a great character. Like, I mean, villain, but like, honestly, very interesting.
It's based on her own.
Let's see. Let's here?
Based on her own emotional needs and reactions. This gives the character, in many ways, more development in we now. This gives the character, in many ways.
Let's see here. Trying to find some stuff here I can work with. Let's see. Let's go here. There we go. Let's use that clip. That works. Hey, Late Post, good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Guys, go check out Late Post Films' latest videos on Fandemic. They actually are predecessors to what's going to be happening with this prequel trilogy review, so check that out. Welcome.
Is more development, and we now hope she makes it out of the adventures alive. It's clear by.
Just relax.
Can I just be honest? This part of the movie actually did, like, you felt the pain there. It's like, holy shit. Like, holy shit, that's a deep cut. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that Star Wars thing he worked on. Honestly, Late Post Films, great job on that. You did great. Like, that was really good stuff there. I don't know if I'm ever going to be doing more of that. I mean, maybe. It's just not really. I don't want this to suddenly turn into a Thomas channel, you know? I want it to suddenly convert to that where that's the only thing people go for. I like to have a variety.
Makes it out of the adventures alive. It's clear by this point that.
Let's see.
Alive. It's clear by this point that Natalie wanted to push.
Aw, they love you, Bear. We love you. We all do.
Alive. It's clear by this point that Natalie wanted to push her acting skills more.
Let's go to some behind-the-scenes material. Yeah, we skimmed through a lot, didn't we? Let's go to Flight Library. Bear, don't encourage them! Don't encourage them, good lord, no! Don't start the hype train, literally. Oh no. Oh god. That's funny. Just trying to find a clip that can work here.
This fight.
Jedi's are always supposed to be very much in control of their.
With nothing at all.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh boy, yeah. Oh god, y'all are gonna have to pay me big for that. Big. This is my job. I'll take a raise.
It's clear by this point that Natalie wanted to push her acting skills more, given she was now offered more roles in Hollywood.
Let's see. You know what? We're gonna keep that. Let's go here.
They put me on a committee. It's completely making stuff up.
The electric chair? Oh no! God, a lot of people on the chat chatting tonight. Thank you all so much. There's a few. There's like Daisy, there's Lady, and that's about it. And I think there's Tilly. Can't remember.
Given she was now offered more roles in Hollywood, eventually starring in other big IP films like...
Oh yeah, she was in the Thor movies. I have to get clips of that. First of all, let me just let's see here. That's the new monitor setup too, by the way, guys. Let's go to episode 2. I have to go and grab the clip. Let's see here. Let me go to my archives. Find it library. Here, gonna go to. Do I have? You know what? Hang on a sec. Let me go to Marvel. Now, do I already have? Let me check here. Let's just see Marvel. Let me check Marvel. Or MCU. Do I have? Okay, I do not have clips of that. Okay, so we're gonna have to go and grab the clip of that. MCU. I'm pretty sure I have the trailers for Thor. That'll probably do. Deadpool, The Mask. I will put my money on The Mask, but Deadpool's immortal, so it's more about who's the funniest. Like, who is legitimately the funniest? And my money would go to, that. Thank you, Honey Bear. Really appreciate that. Oh. Also, my neck's a little bit painful. I think also after this, I'm gonna run to the grocery store quickly. Just grab what I need after the stream. So I'm probably gonna end after the 2-hour mark. So we got another 20 minutes. Honestly, his review of Little Engine was actually the best of Huey's. That was a really good one. That was probably my favorite episode. It was just a lot of care into that one, especially for something he never watched, which shocked me. I was like, what? He literally said at the end, "Why didn't I see this as a kid? I would have loved it." I'm like, you missed out. Never watch that. Never watch that. I don't watch that kind of stuff.
Also, how could you
Let's see here.
the homeless person
Just trying to get clips of Natalie Portman from Thor. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Okay, we got something here.
Also, how could you
Here we go.
Eventually starring in other big IP films like V for Vendetta and the Thor movies. So it's nice to see her show off.
Let's see here.
It's nice to see her show off more of her skills as an actress in episode 2.
There we go. We're getting there. What would you do if you were stranded on a log between Kong and T-Rex? I'm going with Kong. I think I have more survival skills with him. Okay. Let's see here.
With nothing.
There we go.
So it's nice to see her show off more of her skills as an actress in episode 2, forbearing that sense of action that her daughter will.
Actually, no, we gotta go back a bit. We're gonna do a different clip. It's all about finding the right clips. You know what I mean? It's all about the right clips. Godzilla 98 is technically bigger, so. I've only played Star Wars. This is the only, and Batman. That's about it. And Harry Potter. I haven't played them all fully. Let's see here. Yeah, and we're on for another 15 minutes, and then we're gonna call it a night, guys. I got 2 of the characters down, so let's just see how we do here. I want to grab a shot of her shooting the gun. Just a little bit tough. Let's see here. Just trying to find the right pieces. I like that one. That one was a good clip right there. We're getting there.
So it's nice to see her show off more skills as an actress in episode 2, forbearing.
Okay. He's an idiot with a heart of gold, I think.
Skills as an actress in episode 2, forbearing that sense of action that her daughter. That sense of action that her daughter will eventually take over in the original trilogy.
Yeah, there we go. If you give me anyone to become friends with at the original King Kong 33 Hootie, probably Carl Denham, because I would like to go on the adventures. He seems like a fun guy to be around. I'm sure he'll probably make you like take a picture with a lion and risk your neck, but at least you're getting the shot. It's all for that camera. Don't really know that many. Should check out What If Uncle Iron trained Anakin. That'd be kind of cool. Favorite school subject? I was all about science. I was all about paleontology. and computer science. That was sort of my thing, especially when you're learning how to like edit and shit, you know? That was always the best. So I want to take a clip from Empire. Some of the later stuff here. Yeah, this stuff. Like in the shoot off. This is the good stuff. Let's see here. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. There we go. No worries, Bear. We got you. I was wondering where you went. Because Carl Denham's awesome. The original Carl's amazing. See, I saw a rabbit fell off a log today. Oh, really? Like an actual bunny rabbit? That's adorable. Aww.
Over in the original trilogy. But once again, one of the most interesting characters in the trilogy that gets much more development is, of course, Obi-Wan.
Alright, let's see here. How we doing? We got 10 minutes left.
It's clear by this point that Natalie wanted to push her acting skills more, given she was now offered more roles in Hollywood, eventually starring in other big IP films like Vendetta and
cracking those knuckles.
So it's nice to see her show off more of her skills as an actress in episode 2, forbearing that sense of action that her daughter will eventually take over in the original trilogy. But once again, one of the most interesting...
Alright, so this is where we're kind of at. We're 10, almost 11 minutes in out of 58. Oh god. This is going to be another hour review. At least we got like 1/5 done in the last few weeks, which is saying something, if anything. What I'm going to do actually is, I think in the last 10 minutes, I'm just going to just answer a couple of questions, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little preview of what's happening with episode 2, so you guys get a bit of an idea of what's going on. So let me just try to find a clip that I can showcase. Let's just see here. Let's go solo layout. Let's see here. Favorite gym workout. I was always a fan of dodgeball. Like, we always played that shit. You know, I learned a bit of, like, you know, battle skills through that. If not that, it's just, you know, really just dodgeball. That was really about it. I mean, basketball for a while, but, I might go out and get something there. I might go get some Subway or something. Let's see here. Not really. It wasn't really my thing, to be honest. Let's see here. I really don't know what that is, and it scares me. A lot of strange questions. I have similar reaction to make sure of horror. What's good Ariel? Ariel is a great movie. I have not heard from him in a while, and I wish he would reach out at some point. I don't know I know he's very busy nowadays, so yeah, it's hard to tell. Favorite song in a Goofy movie? A lot of people like Eye to Eye. I love Stand Out. Stand Out's fucking great. Like I know with Powerline, he's very much the biggest influence is Michael Jackson. And I saw somebody take the songs from that movie, a Goofy movie, like the Powerline songs, and actually use AI with Michael Jackson surprisingly is incredible. Like, it's like the Lost Michael Jackson track. Those Standout's the best one. Like, I really like that one. A lot of people are talking about a Goofy movie. Like, I'm not gonna review it, but maybe on opening night. I haven't seen it in a while. I have not seen it. I have heard it is a pile of white shit. Disney makes cash grabs live action remakes. Yeah, it's just they gotta stop. I think Snow White was finally the thing of like, all right, we're done. Oh, I like the romance between Anakin and Padmé for what it is. It's not perfect, and the writing could have been better, but the way Hayden and Natalie performed it, yeah, like, I turned around to it. I think it's very well done. There's some stuff I still have issues with, but, yeah, it's good. You know what's bullshit? What's your favorite episode of that from James Rolfe's show? I love the bullshit about DVDs. That's his best one. And the one with the penguins. It's like, all these movies about penguins. Because, why do they make them? Because people love them. Oh, look at the cute penguin. Don't you just love those little fuckers? Best healthy food, Caesar salad, hands down. My God, the questions are coming in. Yeah, it's good to see everybody in today. Okay. Do you think Marvel... Do you know Marvel has a Dino 13 superhero? I did not know that. Hey, when's that coming into the MCU? I'm curious how that's gonna come out. I know that was somewhat the plot of the third one, but I don't know. Yeah, no, they're not gonna make that. I doubt they would. Okay, so let me try to find a clip here that I can show you guys some of the effects works or some of the stuff we're working on right now for Star Wars. I just gotta find something that doesn't reveal too much spoilers. Let me just take a look here. What can I show that would be very, very good to showcase to you guys for today? If I have any that work. Let's see here. I would eat it. I would eat it for sure, Honey Bear. That would be something I would definitely grab and eat, basically. Again, let me just see here. If I can find something. Is it this one? Okay. What's a scene I could show? Is it this one? I want to find. Okay, you know what? I will show you guys a quick little clip of what we're working on. But I just gotta wait. a little second because I don't want to spoil some stuff here. Okay, so this is a little clip from episode 2. This is actually where we're going to end tonight. But I'm going to showcase to you guys this little clip. Bear in mind, it's got some stuff in it, but you can see what some of the stuff entails for episode 2. So check this out. Here we go, a little exclusive preview. Let's take a look.
The next 95 is the handle spot to be ready to engage. Hawk, stop and you know what to do.
This is Captain Millennium Falcon. We do not clear, Fred.
Fucking do this shit.
You can see how, like, all this is looking so far. And there's a lot of, like, miniatures and effects and everything that are coming out really good. And, yeah. That's sort of how it's looking. There's a little snippet of episode 2. You guys get a little bit of a little preview of what's to come. And, yeah. There's a little something for you guys, for those who missed it, that little bit. I'm showing little snippets here and there of what's happening. And it's going to be pretty fun when you see it all put together. But you know what, guys? I think that's where we're going to end today's stream. We're going to probably maybe come back at some point. Again, I don't know when. These things are coming in and out, like, just like whenever I get a chance. But honestly, like, it's fun trying to get back to it. I'm going to slowly try to get back into a routine here. I do have to get more of these out there for you guys. But let me know what you guys thought so far. The work in progress of episode 2. But yeah, tune in. Episode 1 is premiering May 2nd. And it's going to be on the May the 4th weekend. I am so excited. It's going to be really great to see all this put together. But I really appreciate everybody coming in. So we're going to be back at some point soon. But until the next video, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off. And I'll see you guys, I don't know when, but we'll come up with something. There'll be an opening night Friday. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy and have a good night. Bye.